And good morning to you. It is 49 past the hour of 8 o'clock. We have a guest with us this morning, and it is City Councilman Kermit Wright. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Thomas. Thank you for letting me come down and talk to the folks this morning.
All righty. Well, we're more than happy to have you down. Of course, it is election time, and that's part of why you're here, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm just listening to my opponent's ad, and I'm glad he could pick out. The only thing he could find is that I've already been there 8 years and going on 4 more. My only regret is I didn't start a lot sooner. Good morning to you all. I'm Kermit Wright, your representative on the Defuniak Springs City Council, C2. I'm here today to address another ploy being utilized by the special interest groups here in Defuniak to be successful in getting their 3 new hand-picked candidates into office and yield them total control of our city. It's been said in many ways, a falsehood unchallenged will be perceived as truth. I say it like this: an outright lie, unchallenged, will do the same. However you wish to say it, for them to say that I will not be able to complete my term as your councilman due to my health makes me question how they know something that is only known by God. Within the past 8 years that I have served, I have undergone 11 surgeries, 4 of them considered major, yet I made 164 of the 174 regular meetings over the past 8 years. I'm very proud of my attendance record and question their intent. Even if my mobility continues to be deteriorating, I have alternative methods already purchased and on hand. At any rate, the only requirement that the city has to serve on the city council is one of residency. Being physically impaired is no disqualifying factor. President Franklin D. Roosevelt contracted polio at the age of 39. He was a paraplegic and went on to serve 4 terms as president. In other words, he also had mobility issues, but his brain was obviously not affected. Likewise, while I do have mobility problems, my ability to fulfill the requirements of the position that I hold is unaffected, and I resent their underhanded attempt to use it against me. So when they call you, telling you that they're really worried about my health, you tell them they're lying, that you know they're not. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be right here, and I'm going to work just as hard the next 4 as I have the past 8. And thank God for the knowledge that I have gained, and it's yours. It belongs to the people who put me there.
Okay. I know that you have, like they said, you've been in office 2 terms now, and you're running for your 3rd term, and there's things that have happened to the city in those 2 terms you've been here. There's been growth, and been through
a lot.
Growing pains and other things, too.
Well, I tell you, any city is going to go through ups and downs. But I'm telling you what, this group that you have right now serving you is the best city council that I have ever been exposed to. I'm talking about, I wish that you wouldn't change a one of them, because all of us, we work together, and we're all different, but yet we have one common purpose, and that is to serve the residents of Defuniak Springs. We have faced adversities like you could not believe. The devil has really stacked them up over the past years. But thank God we have pulled through his mercy and his grace. We've pulled through the quagmire, and we've come out. And I'm praying that the next 4 will get us past the implementation of the 331 and all the things that's going on. And I tell you, while we're talking, Tom, I had a thought that I just want to run by you. Within the next little bit, I want to present to the City Council a severe need for an audible alarm system that will alert our citizens to imminent danger, such as an impending tornado or train derailment involving toxic chemicals. These are but two of the many potential threats that we face each day. We desperately need an easy-to-recognize sound that means take immediate action, take shelter, and turn to a predetermined news source for further instructions. It can be as simple as a siren that the city fire department had years ago. I grew up at 402 19th Street, West End, Defuniac. Whenever that old siren go off, man, everybody in that part of town knew something was up. And we need something to let us know, hey, there is a problem. And EOC can control it. It can be placed on the water tower, and we don't have to be caught unaware, just like this tornado that came through not too long ago. So there's things that being proactive, thinking about things before it happens. And thank God, we're going to address this before that disaster hits us. And I love serving you, the public. I'm going to serve you till you remove me or I die, one or the other.
All right. Anything else that you would like to tell the voters out there that will be going to the polls and be next month? We're just days away.
Less than 2 weeks, I think. I would honestly, if you want to try me, I would drive to your house, pick you up, take you to the polls for you to vote for my opponent. I want you to vote. If you vote for me, thank you, Lord. But if you vote for whomever, get out and vote. And nowadays, all you got to do is call 892-8112, and they'll send you a sample ballot. You don't even have to get out of the house anymore. So, we got some fantastic folks in there, and we got some fantastic folks running. So, make it your business to find out what each of us have to offer, and how, each one of us can be applied to the needs of the city. I love you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm not able to get out and go door to door. You don't want me to. but know that I love you and that I'm here to serve you. And my phone works 24/7, and it'll always be here for you. Thank you and love you. You have a blessed day.
And that's about it this morning? Just make sure you get out and vote, right?
That's the whole thing.
Okay. All right. Well,
don't let somebody else make the decisions for you.
That's a good word right there. I encourage everybody, when the city elections come out, you're eligible to vote here in the city, to get out and show up and vote. If you want to do it by absentee ballot or whatever, that's fine. But make sure you vote. That's when we had the county elections and the state elections and all that before, we encouraged folks to get out there and vote, and did a pretty good job. So we want to see a good turnout for the city of Defuniac this time. And that'll be coming up April the 9th, I believe.
Do the disclaimer.
Oh, I'll do the disclaimer. You don't have to wait on that. All right. Well, is that it for you this morning?
That's all, Tom. Thank
all right,
you, buddy.
my friend. I appreciate your 8 years already that you've been on the city council. And
been a lot of fun.
It has been a lot of fun, I'm sure. And then you've had your other moments there. Well, like we said, on the 9th, get out and vote. This political advertisement has been paid for by Kermit Wright, candidate for City Council, Seat 2. All right. Good morning to each and every one of you out there.